PSO-1 Scope replica from Taiwangun, and we're going to see if the replicas are really as bad as people make them out to be, and if it's worth the price you pay for it. Once you open the box, you have a manual. It's not very useful, though it is kind of detailed, but it's for like real steel use, so not really any use for airsoft, so you won't be needing that. There's instructions on how to use the rangefinder in the reticle and stuff. So it also comes with a rubber eyepiece here. It's a cool add-on. It looks better with it, but it's not that useful. And we have the Optic itself. The Optic also comes with a rubber cover, but I lost mine while playing airsoft, so I recommend that you take that off before you go to the field. Here we have the Optic itself. There's like barely any steel on it. It's mostly pot metal, but it feels like high quality material in your hands. It's okay for the price. It features an adjustable reticle, which can also be illuminated by flipping the switch on the side. You can also adjust the anti-glare cover, which can be helpful at times from my experience with the Optic. The position of the reticle can be adjusted with the two knobs, which have a click to them. So it's a really easy adjustment, which I quite like about this Optic, because you can change your reticle's position mid-game. It can be mounted on both Dragonov and AK side mounts. However, I find it very hard to mount on AKs, and one thing I don't like about it is that the piece that clamps the Optic onto the mount likes to unscrew itself a bit when you take the Optic off. So you need to readjust it when you're putting the Optic back on. You can obviously adjust it to fit your side rail like other mounts. To put the Optic on, you just put it on the rail and rotate the clamp thing so it clamps on nicely. This is a Cyma SVD, so it fits on it with no problems. Now we're gonna move on to footage of the reticle itself, so you guys can see what it looks like. The eye relief on the Optic is decent, definitely better than what I'm used to. But anyway, it's just fine for airsoft purposes. Now, I find it hard to focus on both the reticle and your target, but I'm not quite sure if it's just me or if it's the Optic's fault. Now for the main part. Is the Optic worth the price? Well, it depends, you see. For example, because of the prices and regulations in my country, this was the only PSO Optic I could get. So I paid around $180 for it, which is quite ridiculous, because you can get this Optic for $70 on Aliexpress. And real PSO optics can be found for around $250 depending on where you live. So you should only get this Optic if you have no other option. Overall though, it's not a bad Optic, but only get it, like I said, if you can't get a real one, or if you can, you should order it from Aliexpress instead of Taiwangun, because it's the same Optic and it costs a lot more on Taiwangun. So that would be it for the video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Have a good one.